All right, so what's going on, y'all? I hope everyone is having a great evening. It's been a kind of a long one for myself, but I hope you guys are doing well. So I'm not gonna chit chat, but too much longer here. So this video right here has gone viral, and man, oh man. So when I caught wind of it, I was like, let me see, what's going on. Let me hear what's going on. So I haven't even really started the video. I just went straight to the comments, and people were, posting their thoughts, et cetera, around uh, the lady that you see here on the screen. Her testimony about her time when she was, you know, in the company of Diddy and other high A-list celebrities. And man, and looking at the comments, I was like, yo, you mean to tell me she was this old when this happened? So this is insane. So we're gonna take a look at this together, and there's also comments saying that this right here should be enough to put Diddy away for like a very long time. And if any of you have been keeping up with the news in regard to Diddy and what's been going on now, how he's been using inmates phone calls or whatever they have it called in prison to reach out to family members or reach out to other people from jail. This is big. This is coming. It's just all coming together. Like, yo, what is going on? And then with this lady that's on the screen that you see right now, and we're gonna play it here soon. If she was that age, as a father, even as a man, it's over. It's over. It's over from that point. I don't care. I don't care what your status is. I don't care if you are the Shah of Iran. I don't care who you are. I don't care who. If it was your daughter that went through whatever she had went through, it's over. It's done. There's no way on this planet that anyone, in their right mind will allow this to happen. This is crazy. So we're gonna hear her story. She's one of the accusers that has come out and is sharing with the rest of the world what happened to her when she was, I don't know, at these Diddy parties or whatever the situation was. So I'm gonna stop talking. This video is 30 minutes long. Well, close to 30 minutes, 29 and 13 seconds long. So hopefully you guys stick with me throughout this. So shout out to the Lionel B show. He was able to conduct an interview with her, and I'm assuming all this is allegedly, but we'll see what she has to say, because from what is being said in the comments, there's evidence, there's proof. She's giving evidence and proof. So this is gonna be very interesting. So again, I hope you guys are doing well. To think you're welcome to the live stream, and everyone that's out there watching, please make sure you hit the like button for your boy. Just show your boy just a little bit of love. But let me be quiet here and let's go ahead and play this.
When I was there, like, it was horrible. It was horrible. It was so horrible. I can't
Man, she's already in tears. This is crazy.
I can't describe how horrible it was. Everybody telling me not to speak, but just let them reveal my face. And like I'm telling people around me, if I wanted the money, I would have been and took the money. Like, they've been paying me money, and I've been living like I'm broke. They got my pictures out here. Who put my pictures out here?
Oh, they got her face blocked out. Oh.
Now, peeps, I sat down for the most exclusive interview of 2024. We've seen her pictures all over the internet with multiple
Oh,
celebrities.
wait a minute. So is that her? Because we've seen this picture before. Or shall I say I've seen this picture before and it's been going around. So is that her on the table? Oh my Lord.
Internet with multiple celebrities eating food off of her body when she was just
Michael Bivins? What?
a preteen. We've seen her sitting in Diddy's lap in the studio when she was even younger. Now hear her story for the very
J-Lo?
first time. We've heard stories of her abuse by famed actress Jennifer Lopez. She details her abuse by Diddy and up.
Oh, wow. So you got Will Smith. I don't know who that is. That looked like Bruce Willis. Is that not Bruce Willis? That's Diddy. I don't know those other people, whoever they are. But that's definitely Will Smith. That looks like the table that she's laying on. That looks like Bruce Willis, dude. Oh my goodness.
Other Hollywood elites.
Will Smith, Bruce
She fought back
Willis.
tears as we sat down for her heartfelt story. Now this is definitely an interview that you don't want to miss.
Oh my goodness, yo. Torture by
The following content is the exclusive intellectual property of The Lionel B. Show. We strongly forbid any reproductions or reaction videos for the following content.
Are you serious? Oh man, they're gonna give me a copyright strike. Okay, well, look, I'm gonna stop it then. Oh wow. Wow. All right, well there you go, guys. I don't need a copyright strike on my channel. Let me see something. I guess nobody else is talking about it. So, wow. Wow, wow, wow. You can't be serious. Oh, man, let me see. I'm trying to see if there's anyone else talking about it. All right, hang tight, guys. So I'm just trying to see if there's anyone else had. I mean, I can't talk about it. I mean, I can't see the video. I can't afford a copyright strike on my channel at all. What's this? No. I think that's it though. Let me click here.
Leslie, the people have a question.
Okay.
Does Blue Chew actually work?
Blue Chew?
Oh, industry needs to burn, bro. Like,
peeps need to really boycott the industry at this point, man. Your silence is deafening. Bruh, but I just heard the most disturbing story yet, man. And it's like, at this point, it ain't nothing that I'm going to hear that's going to surprise me at this point. But where I'm at with it is like, how inclined am I to believe it? How credible is the source? But you got all these people out here corroborating the same story. But shout out to the Lionel B show for actually interviewing the victim, dog.
So I'm gonna have to watch it offline, to even know what happened, to hear her side of the story. I mean, hearing someone else talking about it, it could be taken out of context. Stuff could be taken away, stuff can be added to it. So I don't know, man. But this is crazy. All right, let me see something.
I ain't worried. That she's from. Y'all, 1 second. Y'all smash the like button. Y'all come on in. We're gonna get right into this. It's over with. She came out. She said she's come out of terror. She's come out after being terrified that they may let Diddy out, is what she said, her words, on bail. Her words. She's revealed her face. She's revealed her face on the left-hand side of your screen. And she's come with one of the most serious allegations that I've heard yet. The girl that was in that photo, and I'm going to tell you guys what she said. I took notes from what she said. Absolute disgraceful, man. And this thing is deeper than the Carter, man. I'm telling y'all this. Let me tell you something, man. And y'all smash the like button. This girl has come out naming names, and she named them with her face on it. With her face on it. And she also, and I blocked this out for the purposes of this video, and out of respect, those pictures that TMZ had of her that was blocked out, pictures that came in a lawsuit, that was her. On the right-hand far side of the screen, she showed that picture. She's the same girl that was in those pictures. And she said when she was in that picture, that she was, you know how old? Two ones in a row, sitting in this man's lap.
11 years old.
Because I know when I'm on to something, I'm on to something. And this thing got real disgusting. And so also she confirmed that in this picture, she was 1'3". She hadn't turned 1'4" yet. She was 1'3" in that picture.
13 years old. Guys, if you have daughters, if anybody who's watching this, if you have daughters, this is how this picture has been going around for quite some time. When I first saw this picture, I'm thinking like, okay, maybe they hired some, S worker to do this, right? At Diddy's parties, with all the chocolate covered strawberries, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. So it seems like the lady that just came out to share her testimony, this is her laying on the table. And she's, what he just said, she's 13 years old. She's 13 years old.
And she confirmed that was her today. And she showed her face and broke out absolutely devastated in tears today, telling this story. And I'm going to tell you guys what she said, right? I want to tell you guys what she said. She came out today and she revealed that she had lost her virginity at what she claims she had did something of the nature at 10 or 11 years old.
What?
But she claims that she had never faced penetration. Right? So she did something else. But she claims that, and I'm going to tell you guys what she's saying. She put her face on it today. She's the one that's in the lawsuit. She's the one that's the Jane Doe. She came forward today once she saw what happened yesterday. Let me tell y'all something. She says that she was in Texas. She went to school with the famous musician, singer, SZA. She said in school, SZA used to get teased because of her hair. She used to get teased in the school. Back in in school, when they were in school. She said that her and SZA was cool, and that SZA introduced her to a certain ghostwriter who was a ghostwriter for Clive Davis. I'm just telling you guys what she's a legend. She's a legend. She goes by the name, I think, Misha. She's a legend. She says that she used to write these books and she would get $20 to $30 for them because she was so good at doing her writing. But she said that somehow between her and SZA's relationship, she basically would take up for SZA. SZA and her became real cool. She said SZA told her that she would be a star, that she, herself, SZA meaning herself, would be a star and have a lot of music and all these things going forward. And that actually ended up happening. But somehow, some way, she ended up meeting with P. Diddy's people, and they ended up paying her. She ended up making $500 for these writings and these books that she would do instead of the 20 or 30 she would do. So she did tons of them, she said. And she said she would give the money to her family when she got that money because they didn't have no money. She then ended up writing, she said, for P. Diddy. This is how she got in contact with P. Diddy. She said she ended up writing for him. That's how they became in contact. She said that she met a man by the name of Pierre Harvey.
Wait a minute.
The one who introduced her.
Wait a minute. Harvey Pierre? I think that's what she meant to say, Harvey Pierre. And I don't know if any of you guys know who Harvey Pierre is. He's part of from my understanding, he's part of. I don't know his like background, but he's part of the crew over there. So.
And the P. Diddy. She said that Pierre Harvey saw her and snatched this book out of her hand. Right? Right? She said that Pierre Harvey told her that Diddy wanted to meet her. Right? Because she had so much talent and they felt like she could become a star. She said Pierre Harvey told her, like I said, that Diddy wanted to meet her, but her grandmother said no. She said she was with her grandmother at the time. Her grandmother said no. She says, with her grandmother saying no, she says that they pushed her, Diddy, and pushed her to ask her mother, right? But her mother wasn't around. So she said they took her to go try to find her mother. That's what she said, right? So she said when they returned, she expected to see Diddy, but it was Pierre that was there, right? Pierre Harvey. That's what she said. She said that he picked her up and she asked him to put Diddy on the phone. She said he called Diddy, and she said when she heard Diddy's voice on the phone, she got in. Right? She said when she got in the car, she said that Pierre told her to eat these jelly beans. She said she was skeptical at first about eating those jelly beans. She said because he kept trying to force her to eat it, like push her to eat it, like eat these jelly beans. It's candy, girl. Eat it. And she said she ate the jelly beans. She said that the jelly beans were nasty. Right? Right? And she said that she began to spit it out because it was tasted so bad. And she tried to ask him to get out the car, but she said he slammed the door. She said the next thing she knows, she was on a jet, private jet. Right? She said she woke up to her ears popping. Right? And she said they landed and got to a studio. She said she was sleeping on the couch from her condition. She was sleeping on.
Okay, so it sounds like that she had eaten some of the jelly beans, and maybe the jelly beans were laced with some kind of drug. I don't know how you do that, but hey, I think you can do anything these days as long as you have the right connects and and the right amount of money or whatever. Just like this whole freaking baby oil stuff. So let's keep playing.
On the couch. She was sleeping on the couch, right? So she said that an Asian man was around, and she said this man, as she woke up, was getting in an argument. He was yelling at Diddy. She said that this Asian man that was yelling at Diddy, right? She said that the Asian man told Diddy, he was saying, "You did this to my son. You did this to my son." As if he was in a desperate mode in way of thinking. Right? She said Diddy looked at him and told this Asian man, she said he told him, "If I was you, I wouldn't say nothing, or you'll end up unalive."
Oh, man.
Right? She said the man instantly got terrified. Right? And Diddy said to him, "I don't care about the police." Right? Y'all smash the like button as y'all come on in, man.
Yeah, if you watch it, hit the like button. If you do, subscribe. This is crazy so far.
Y'all smash the like button as y'all come on in. So she said Diddy told him, "I don't care about the police." Right? She said she looked over. Hey. So she said, y'all, right? She said, right?
Right.
She looked over and she saw a certain celebrity. Now, I could not make out the name. I thought I heard the name she said, but it sounded like somebody we all know, but I couldn't make out the exact name of the girl, so I won't say the name because I don't want to say the name wrong, because she was crying when she said this, so the words was coming out of her mouth, and I couldn't understand. But she said it was all. It's like a girl y'all all know that's been famous for being in these circles. But she said she looked, and this girl's getting uh basically she's having relations on the table. Is what they're saying. Is what they're saying.
Wow.
So then, tell y'all what happened. Tell y'all what happened, you guys. Right? So then, she said she kind of fell back out. Right? She said she fell back out. Right?
Come on, man. Tell the story.
She said that when she woke up, she was kind of thirsty. And they gave her a drink. Right? And she said after she took that drink, she said P. Diddy started laughing at her. When she said that, oh, this is nasty. She said the drink was nasty and P. Diddy started laughing at her. And she said P. Diddy looked at her and said, welcome to the flavor camp. Right?
Oh.
She said then Diddy asked her.
Oh, so we've heard the flavor camp before, right? If any of you guys, that are watching, if you've seen the Usher and what's the guy's name? Howard Stern, with a Howard Stern interview with Usher, and Usher had mentioned that he was at Diddy's flavor camp. So sounds familiar, right? Let's keep going.
To smoke? Did she smoke or drink? That's what Diddy asked her. And she said, nah. She said Diddy then told her, you can't turn down nothing I give you. She said Diddy told her, if I offer you something, you take that.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to laugh,
Right.
but you said take that. It was like,
She said Diddy said she had a nice body. And she said that they made her take these pics that y'all seen on y'all screen right there to the left. And she said also that Diddy started recording her in this place right here where she had that shirt on. Right? She says he also started touching her inappropriately. Right? She says that Diddy then asked her, remember at this time she was 1 years old. Double one years old at this time. She said then at this time, she said Diddy asked her, what kind of D do you like? And she said Diddy started asking her if she had ever had sexual relations or if she had ever been sexually abused.
what?
Right? She said she told him she had never been penetrated before. Right? But she said she became terrified and had to play along with Diddy because she said she told him that, well, I like real big ones. That's what she said she told Diddy at that time. So she said Diddy then told her, this is where it gets crazy. She alleges Diddy then told her that Roger Bonds is going to go buy a dildo for her. I'm pretty sure Roger Bonds is going to have something to say about that. She says that then, right after that, Diddy took her virginity and he R-worded her on the bed. She said she was screaming. She said that she woke up in the bathroom, bent over the sink, yelling that it hurts. She says that Diddy then kissed her in the mouth. And then she says that Diddy put it in her other side.
Oh man.
Right?
Hold on, man. This is man, this is crazy. This right here is crazy. It doesn't matter how big you are, how small you are. If you have daughters, this has got to tear you up inside. If this what she is saying in this interview, if it's to be true, this is heartbreaking. And as a father, it's on sight. I'm sorry. Everybody has to go at that point. There's no talking. I'm not saying this to make it seem like I'm somebody bit bad, whatever. No, I don't that's not me. However, I do have a daughter, right? And no one knows how another person is going to respond, especially when it comes to their kids, especially their daughters. When you find out that your daughter is going through something like this, it's on sight. I don't care how big you are. I don't care. I really don't care if you're the president of the United States. It's on sight. If I can get close to you some way, somehow, there ain't no talking. It's on sight, period. This.
Right?
Oh my.
She
Oh
also
my
said
goodness.
that when she looked back, she saw Pierre Harvey behind her.
Oh man.
She said that Pierre Harvey did the same thing to her. She said that there was a Jewish guy that was witnessing this whole situation and that she asked him to help her. And she said he looked like he wanted to help. But she said Diddy looked at him and made him do it too. And she said Diddy told him, if you don't do it, I'm going to do it to you. She said that Diddy also threatened that he was going to unalive that dude if he didn't do it as well.
Oh man.
So she said that he pretended as if he was doing it, but they said that they wasn't screaming. She wasn't screaming no more because he really wasn't doing it. So she said that Pierre Harvey pushed him out of the way. She said at this time Pierre Harvey was smoking some type of, you know what? It rhymes with shack. And the other word rhymes with kite. So I'll let you think about that. She said that Pierre Harvey made her give him top. And she said that he slapped her in the face because she said that he told her, don't use your teeth. She said when she looked over the entire time, Diddy was filming the whole thing and servicing himself.
What?
And she said then he walked over to her and put a bottle of champagne inside of her.
Oh my. Wait. If this is true, This is enough evidence to put Diddy away for a long time. So this is one of the guys that a lot of people idolized, looked up to. I can't even put it in words, man. This is grotesque. This is like horrible. This is, my goodness, man. Wow, 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 wow,
She said
wow,
she couldn't take it anymore
wow.
and was in severe pain, crying. And
Oh
the
my
bodyguard came
goodness.
and picked her up, another bodyguard. She said they put her on the jet. She said when she got on the jet was full of white girls on the jet. She says, but then it only ended up being her towards the end of the whole situation. And she says they kept giving her things. Right? So then, she said when they got to their destination, she said that she was then locked in a cage with around 50 other unders. Right?
Oh,
And
snap.
she said that these people were doing all kind of disgraceful things to each other. They had all these unders doing disgraceful things to each other. And she said that they would let her out the cage for a while and they would have to do this, and people was trying to escape and they was throwing her back in like animals. And then she brought up Bill Cosby. She said that Bill Cosby broke her heart because she alleges that Bill Cosby put out his cigar on her you know what. Right?
America's Dad. There you have it. Oh, it's in the title. I didn't even see that. Wow. And I am looking forward to what he has to say about J Lo. We heard earlier about another accuser had came out, um, did an interview, and she allegedly well, she stated that J Lo had put a bottle in one of the girls' bottom or JJ or whatever. So I don't know. I don't remember if she said allegedly. Um, this is crazy. So if J Lo was in this, then so she must have had an encounter with J Lo as well. But Bill Cosby, are you freaking serious?
Right?
All these people need to go to jail. Period. Period. If all this is true, these people need to go to jail. Period.
She said that she never came forward in the Bill Cosby case out of fear. But she says that she knew he got his justice when they went after him. She says that they tried to seek lawyers and no lawyer would even accept her. She says she can also provide pictures of some of these things she's talking about. She also alleged that Jennifer Lopez, this is her words, not mine. She alleges that Jennifer Lopez stuck glass in her area.
Oh.
Glass bottle.
So
She also alleged that Kris Jenner was there. And she alleged that she got into it with Kris Jenner, and I couldn't understand what she said she did to Kris Jenner. But she had gotten into it with Kris Jenner. And she was just crying so hard I couldn't understand what she was saying. But she said they had all of these people in the house, all of these young ones. I told y'all in the cage in the house. And she said some of them had passed away.
Oh my.
And she said Diddy, she alleges that he burned the house down, but in his attempt to burn the house down, She says that Diddy slipped up and hit his head. She says nobody will believe this because she was younger at that time. But she says that she was going to let Diddy die in that house. But she said the goodness of God pushed her to pull Diddy out of the house. She said nobody will believe it, but she said she pulled Diddy, she dragged him out of that house and saved his life. And she said when she pulled him out, she said she started running for the woods. Right? Right? And she said that other people chased her. And she ran. Right? She said she ended up getting beat when they caught her. Right? She brought up Roger Bond's name again as being present. She said that there was a white man that ended up helping her and tried to take her to the Miami police. But she told him, no, don't go to the Miami police, because she said that Diddy was always with the Miami police, and there were police officers that was with Diddy all the time from Miami. So she said that this white guy had taken her to New York. And she says when they got to New York to report it, she says they tried to arrest and they tried to charge the white guy. And she told him, no, it's not him. He didn't do this to me. He didn't do this to me. And she said she was in such bad condition. That's why they arrested the white guy, because of how bad a condition she was in. She said that she had to go to immediate emergency surgery. This is all documented, she said.
Dang.
And she said in that surgery, she says that the doctors could not believe what they found inside of her. Remember in the beginning of the story when I told you guys, she said that Diddy said that he was going to send Roger Bonds to buy a dildo? Well, she claims that when she had the surgery, the doctors could not believe, and they pulled that out of inside of her, the entire thing.
What?
And she had to have reconstructive surgery from all of the cuts and everything that they had did to her area.
Oh.
Right? She said she told them that Diddy did this to her. It never went anywhere. She also says that is her in those pictures that was on that table, where they pointed out that that's Michael Bivins from New Editions that's standing over her, if I'm not mistaken, is what they were saying in the interview. And she says in that picture she was not 1-4 yet. She says she had turned that after that at the end of that year. She was only 3 years old in those food pictures. And she said that's her on that table right there. Now she broke down crying devastatingly. And this is just absolute devastation. But she showed the pictures to prove that was her in that picture. She showed the far picture on the right, and that's her in that picture, and that's her that was on that table. Now, I X'd that out so you guys couldn't see it, but she had more of advanced, body. Now, that was just part one, where she named those names. Part two is going to be coming out where she has more names and people that, And so, again, she said it herself. And what I will do is I'm going to put a link to the entire interview that's going absolutely viral right now. That interview is going viral right now. And she said that she could have been did all of this for money. She could have been came out and did all this for money. She said the only reason why she's coming out right now is because she was afraid after what happened that they were going to let Diddy out. And she didn't want that. She would do anything to make sure he stayed back in. Now, I would like all these capping ass Negroes.
All right. I admire her courage. I, it's, I don't know, for some people it's hard to believe, because, when these stories are told, some people, have a tendency not to believe the victim because it's been so long. And that question would be asked, why did you wait so long to come out and, share your story? And I understand, because it's out of fear. It's out of fear, and these victims have the same story. They have the same story. And it's, especially when you have someone like, Diddy being in the position that he's in, the current status that he has, I can see why, no one will want to believe her. Right? But man, what would she have to gain to come out and describe what actually happened to her in great detail? This is insane. I mean, what would she have to gain from that? And then what we're hearing people being paid off to be quiet. Even Ray J came out to confirm that in recent interviews. He was like, yeah, people are being paid off, by other celebrities to keep quiet. And I don't even understand that. I really don't understand that. But it could be where, they're still living in fear. They're still living in fear, even if, if they was to come out, what's to say that someone wouldn't come after them. So I admire this lady here. She has the courage. It sounds like she's not taking no deal. She's like, hey, I am not going to let him get away with this. This is what happened to me at the age of 11. Let that sink in. The age of 11, and the age, so it had to be happening to her at the age 12, because according to what was stated here, when she was laying on that table with all those chocolate covered strawberries, what it looks like, she was 13 years old. So I'm like, what is people? There's some evil people out there. And you could be sitting next to one and have no clue. And just have no clue. Like, yo, are you serious? And what did they did? If it's true, and what they did to this poor girl at that age, dude, you're done. They need to bring back the chair. No, there is no grace. How? Oh my. I'm just saying, guys, if true, I'm not saying what was being said here is true, but I don't see what she would have to gain, again, by coming out, showing her face in a live interview, explaining in detail what was done to her and the people that were involved. It's like I'm almost convinced now that Diddy had something to do with Tupac and Biggie's murder. If he's capable of doing this right here to young minors and others, what's to say he didn't take part in Tupac's and Biggie's murder? This is insane. And if true, this right here, this is enough to put him away. He's done. Oh, My goodness. My goodness, my goodness, my goodness. So I stopped right there because he said he started to say the N word. So I'm not gonna have that on here. So, but shout out to Ticket TV. This is his content. It's not mine. So credit to him. If you guys want to go check out his channel, and subscribe to his channel, go ahead and do so. Again, shout out to him for this. Wow. I could not play the video, guys. I wanted to play it earlier, but nah, I can't afford to get no copyright strike on my channel. I did get one before, way back when, which was ridiculous, and I was not able to speak with a human being about it. It sounded like I was speaking to a robot, trying to figure out why they gave me a copyright strike. But no, we're not gonna go through that again. That was freaking not good. Even reached out to YouTube on that and like, yo, this is madness. But apparently we're supposed to be hearing something tomorrow, on Friday, and once I get wind of that, I'll definitely come back on here and live stream with you guys if you guys want to join me on that. And it seems like more and more information is coming out on these, Diddy tapes, these A-list celebrities who were at these parties, and I mean, it's okay, to go to a party. Great, fine, go and have a good time, but it's the criminal aspect of it is what's being, what the concern is. If you participated in these criminal activities that has been allegedly brought against Diddy, then we got a problem. And there's some big names that have come out. Freaking J-Lo, Denzel Washington. I don't know if you guys saw the Ali Carter interview. She named some big names. So this is gonna shake the foundation of the industry to its core. The whole industry. And certain people were not lying. You guys we're all gonna be surprised of the names of these celebrities that took part in this stuff, man. This is horrifying. The Thinker says the diddler strikes again. Ellen, yes, we all heard about Ellen. She left the country with her wife to England or somewhere, and apparently she's not coming back. And her excuse is that Trump won, so that's the reason why she left. But there has been allegations of her being on those Diddy tapes as well. So we'll see who else decides to get up and lead the country. But it is crazy pandemonium. So what do you guys think about this? Whether you believe her or not, what do you guys think about this? If you have kids, how do you feel about this? I shared my discuss earlier, and I have a daughter right now. If my daughter had come, it's on site. I don't care who you are. I don't care who you are. Even, people that will say, I don't think I would do this. I don't think I would do that. I refuse to believe that. I refuse until it hits home with one of your own. It's on site. I don't even think you wouldn't even be able to comprehend, because your daughter has been scarred for life. She's been scarred for life. She's not even going to be able to live a normal life moving forward. It's going to be all types of insecurities. She's not going to want to get into relationships. She's probably going to have like fear of being around men. She's going to have nightmares. She's going to need therapy for the rest of her life. Think about that. I'm sorry, but it's on site, man. Everybody's got to go. Everybody's got to go. There's no questions. There's no time for talking. Hey, I'm coming in. Hey, Punisher style. I'm coming in Punisher style. Period. I mean, take me out. Great. Fine. But as long as I get the main culprits, it's game on. This right here is disgusting. And all of the accusers that have come out so far have had the same story. So I don't understand why there's people out there that's downplaying and defending Diddy and the people who were involved, that may have been involved allegedly. I understand that he has to go through, his court case. The evidence have to be presented, et cetera, et cetera. Yes, you sit back, reserve judgment, but for those who are defending this, it's mind-boggling. It's just mind-boggling. Oh, you guys are just turning black people down. No, I'm not turning anyone down. Period. These are serious allegations. I'm not saying Diddy did it. Diddy did it. I'm not saying he did it or he didn't do it, because I don't know. I wasn't there. I didn't get to witness anything. But again, listen to these accusers that come out and they have the same story. Because you guys know Diddy lied. Diddy clearly lied until that Cassie tape got leaked by CNN. So I was like, whoa, dude. And then you come out with that BS apology? Are you serious? When it was brought to your attention, you lied. You said it didn't happen. Oh, they just looking for a payday. Blah, blah, blah. None of it's true. Then bam, tape comes out. Are you serious? So for his attorney and the team talking about he's innocent, it's great. You're innocent until proven guilty. Great. Fine. Go through the freaking legal process. Fine. But this right here, I believe every one of them, to be honest with you. However, still, we have to wait and go through that process. And for every freaking celebrity that was involved in any criminal activity involving these accusers, I hope all men get the book thrown at them. Period. This is crazy. And when I started off this stream, when I was trying to play the original interview from the Lionel B show, there was a picture that was shown, and it had with the girl laying on the table. It had Will Smith, and it had Bruce Willis. Now, I don't know if they knew this girl was 14, because sometimes you guys know that there are young girls out there that do not look their age. I don't know if they knew if she was 14 years old. I mean, not 14, but 13 years old at the time, because that's what was said here, that she was 13 when she was laying on that table. I don't know if they knew, right? Like I said before, when I first saw the photo, I thought it was maybe a worker that maybe Diddy hired for the party. To come to find out, it was this lady here that was laying on the table, and she was 13 years old. 13. Ay, man. He says, Yeah, she's one of Diddy's close friends. I look. There's rumors going around. She was on those Diddy's tapes as well. She attended the parties. Um, there's a lot of other A-list celebrities, allegedly that has been, at these Diddy parties. Well, actually, there's been pictures going around with celebrities at the parties. Those white parties. Ashton Kutcher, whatever his name is, freaking Oprah Winfrey, um, Will Smith, freaking LeBron James, who else? Many others. Okay, they had a party. So now what you're gonna have to do is provide evidence that they committed any crime. I mean, you can go to a party, fine, but if you didn't commit any crime, then there's nothing that you can do to them. I mean, yeah, I was at a Diddy party, but I ain't do none of that stuff. I was there. I didn't see it. Now I understand when they're talking about if you were there and you saw it happen. Now we got a problem. Now we got a problem. Like, nah, player, no. No, 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 no. This isn't good at all. He says the narrator's tempo is killing me. Yeah, he did have some moments there, man. I'm like, dude, get on with the story, man. Tell us what's going on. What's happening here? But shout out to Ticket TV. Again, this is his content. He put this out there, so shout out to him. I'm pretty sure he has other content on his channel. I'm gonna check it out after we're done here and see what else he has and go from there. But I'm glad I was able to find this. And I'm gonna check out the actual full interview offline, and just to hear what she says, okay? Because it's always good to go to the horse itself, or the person themselves, so that you don't take anything out of context, you don't take away, or you don't add to it, right? And that's why I always like to hear what the person is saying themselves, so I don't go and interpret it any other way, or this is what he said, this is what she said, quote. Okay, man. Oh man. But y'all hit that like button, man. If you're new and you're watching, subscribe. We're gonna continue to react to these. Apparently, there's some more news coming out tomorrow. Apparently, there's gonna be some evidence presented before the courts tomorrow. It's what I'm hearing. If regarding to what's going on with Diddy now, and this apparently jail cell raid or whatever. He had notes and stuff laying around, and he was using other cellmates phone minutes, whatever, to call from prison to I don't know what he was doing. Okay, so we'll find out more about that, I guess, tomorrow or sometime here in the near future. But again, but one last thing, man. Protect yourselves, protect your families, your children. Okay. Invest your time with your kids. See how they're doing, physically, mentally, emotionally, so that that they are in a good space, right? Because and also, just because it's not your own child, I mean, your heart has to break for these people, right? And oh my goodness. I will stand up for any child. If it's not mine, if the child's not mine, I will stand up for any child. If I see something wrong, or somebody doing something wrong to a freaking child, we got a problem. We got a freaking problem. I don't care who you are. We got a freaking problem. You're not. No, you're not doing that. Okay. I don't know. What your history is, what your background is, or if you was abused, et cetera, et cetera. Go get some help. Go get some therapy. Okay. You're not gonna take your pass out on an innocent child. Don't do that. Okay? There's resources out there for you. Pick up the phone. Go talk to somebody and be like, hey, I need some help. Okay? All right. Well, thank you guys for joining me. I wanted to get on here and chop it up with you guys on this situation, this whole Diddy thing, man. It's getting out of control. It has already gotten out of control, and it's still going. I'm like, you got to be the dumbest person in the world to do what you're doing right now behind bars. I'm like, man, dude, you're not helping your case whatsoever. Man, chill out, right? But if they're racking up charges on him, I wonder if they put a sting in jail with Diddy, because how did he even get a hold of a cell phone? Because once you use the jail phone, they already have that tap. They listen to your phone calls, or you're calling from the jail saying, "Oh, would you accept this phone call from the correctional facility?" Blah 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 blah. You say your name. They already have that tap. So if he's been using the cell phone, I don't know nothing about that prison scene. Okay, I'll do my research on it at another time. But that's crazy for him to get a cell phone and be able to call and do whatever. So they had to had somebody on the inside, that looked like a freaking inmate to set Diddy up. So if he violated the rules while he was in there, all he's doing is piling up charges. They're going to say, oh, we got him. Have the phone tap. Oh, we got him. He's already trying to tamper with witnesses and et cetera, et cetera. Oh, we got him. Oh, my goodness. Take care of yourselves, man. I love you guys. Peace out. Make sure you hit the like button on the way out. If you're new, subscribe. And we'll chop it up again. Y'all take care of yourselves. Peace out.